students, how are you? I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to the SST class of 2nd standard. Students, today I am going to start new lesson. Lesson 13, Time. In this lesson, I am going to discuss meaning of time, things we use to measure time in olden days and in modern days, different phases of time like morning, noon, evening and night, division of time into months, days, hours, minutes and seconds, and to read time from a clock. So first of all, I am going to discuss meaning of time. Time is a period of minutes, hours and days. Now, I am going to discuss the devices that were used by the people in olden days. Students, sundial was the oldest known device used to measure time. It depends on the rotation and movement of the sun. As the sun moves from east to west, the shadows formed to predict the time of the day. Now, I am going to discuss the devices that are used by the people in modern days. Students, now we use clock to measure time. It has 3 hands, a minute hand, a second hand and an hour hand. The hand that points to the minute is called the minute hand. The hand that points to the hour is called the hour hand. The hand that points to the second is called the second hand. Students, we can also see time from mobile. Before reading, I would like to discuss important terms of lesson 13, time. Number 1, journey, travel from one place to another. Number 2, day, a period of 24 hours. Number 3, morning, the early part of the day. Number 4, evening, the period from sunset to bedtime. Number 5, night, the time from sunset to sunrise. And number 6, clock, a device used to tell the time. Students, by reading this lesson, I am going to discuss different phases of the day with you. So open your book at page 64, lesson 13, time. What is the meaning of time? A period of minutes, hours and days. Now let's start reading. It was a long journey to Dehradun. Underline journey and write down the meaning. Travel from one place to another. Raghu, along with his parents and cousin Jatin, was going to Dehradun in his father's Scorpio car. Raghu was feeling hungry and asked his mother if he could eat chips. Underline hungry, write down the meaning, starving. No, Raghu, you are not going to eat chips. We would soon be stopping for lunch, replied his mother. Underline soon, write down the meaning, shortly. Underline replied, write down the meaning, answered. Students, in this lesson, Raghu was going to Dehradun with his parents and cousin Jatin. On the way, Raghu was feeling hungry and asked for chips. His mother refused him for chips. She told they would soon be stopping for lunch. Jatin, Raghu, Can you tell me what time of the day it is now? Now, Jatin asked Raghu about time. Raghu, no. Raghu replied, no. Jatin, it is morning when the sun rises. Now, Jatin is going to discuss the different phases of the day with Raghu. Students, morning is the first phase of the day when the sun rises. Most of the activities like bathing, brushing, going to the school, worshipping to God we do in the morning. So morning is the early part of the day. The sun sets in the evening. Students, when the sun sets, it is the evening phase of the day. Evening is the period of time from the end of the afternoon to the beginning of night. In evening, you do your homework, go to park to play, have tea or milk with snacks. It is the most enjoyable phase of the day. And after that, it becomes dark. So when it gets dark and stars come out in the sky, it is night. Students, when the stars and the moon appear in the sky, it is night. It is the time from sunset to sunrise. The sky looks beautiful and attractive at night. At night, we sum up the activities of the day and go to sleep. Daddy, Jatin, do you know what happens between morning and night? Students, underline happens, write down the meaning occurs. Now Daddy asked Jatin about the time between morning and night. Jatin, no uncle. Jatin replied, no uncle. Students, what happens between morning and night? This point I will discuss in the next class. Now students, it's a time to read your wisdom. Can you name the clock named after a bird? Students, it is a cuckoo clock. A cuckoo clock is typically a pendulum regulated clock that strikes the hours with a sound like a common cuckoo's call and has an automated cuckoo bird that moves with each note. So students, today I had discussed 3 phases of the day with you. So your homework is to watch this video again and do back exercises on page 65, check yourself, and quiz zone exercise A and B. Thank you.